Am I the only black conservative that will call out this new white victimhood bullshit?
Going further and further and further down the line. And if you get to the point where you capitulate, where you agree to all these demands, it will eventually get to straight white men are not allowed to talk.
All right, let's do it.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
I can't get no sleep, my money calling.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy TVA. Shout out to y'all for checking in. Wanted to throw this together real quick, man. Let's talk about this new white victimhood shit. First of all, hit the subscribe button, support the channel, man. We rocking and rolling, we getting shit done. Appreciate y'all supporting the content, supporting the channel, share and like, and let's get right to it. So I've noticed this new trend of white victimhood. Like, you had Anton Daniels recently allude to that. You had Candace Owens say that white people are oppressed, or there's anti-whiteness in America, and that's a problem. But I guess I'll have to be the only black conservative that calls this out, but let's do it. I'm for it. I don't have a problem with that. This is one of the reasons why I have a problem with the whole Jewish narrative when it comes to white people in particular, is because on one hand, you have certain people telling black people that we should not be victims, that we should not play the race card, that we shouldn't blame others for our lacking and our failures. But yet you have other groups that do just that shit. Like, for example, we have white Americans, right-wing white Americans, that like to allude to Jewish people holding them down and holding them back. And that there's a Jewish conspiracy to keep them from having kids. There's a Jewish conspiracy to have white women sleep with black men. There's a Jewish conspiracy to keep the white man down and all this other shit. You got this DEI stuff. Apparently that's a Jewish conspiracy too. It's just funny how certain groups on one hand will tell black people not to be victims and blame others for all of our problems. And I totally agree with that shit. That's one of the things that makes me a black conservative. I agree with that. But when you turn around and say Black Lives Matter is a problem, but then pop up with a White Lives Matter shirt on, kind of makes you go, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a minute, bitch. Like, how are you? And you're black? You're black. And you're saying that Black Lives Matter is a problem, but then you have a White Lives Matter shirt on. Candace Owens can pop up with a White Lives Matter shirt on, and all the people that were shitting on Black Lives Matter will support that for some reason. I have a problem with that. And this is one of the main reasons why a lot of black people steer clear of the right wing, is because they see bullshit like this. They see on one hand, black people being told to stop blame outside forces for our failures. But then every time you turn around, you hear these white people blaming DEI. They're blaming affirmative action, even though the numbers will show that actually white people benefited more from affirmative action than any other group when you count white women. But we keep leaving that out of the affirmative action conversation conveniently for some reason. The fact that white women have been considered minorities in this country since its inception, since the start of affirmative action. So wait a minute. Well, if you have a bunch of white women getting much better jobs because of affirmative action, and most white women marry white men, that means that most of the money, the vast majority of the money that the white women got because of these better jobs because of affirmative action, that money ended up in white households. But those facts get ignored for some fucking reason. And this is what separates a real black conservative like myself from these coon conservatives. Say it with me. Coon conservatives. That's what the fuck these guys are. That's your Candace Owens. That's your Larry Elders. Those types. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, also, you got your Khalid Muhammad's. You got your Dr. Claude Andersons. You got your Booker T. Washingtons, okay? You have black conservatives that are not coons, that do not kiss white people's ass. They simply, honestly, and genuinely believe that conservative values and conservative policies would benefit black people as a whole. You have your black conservatives and you have your coon conservatives. I'm here to show y'all the difference. Until next time. Appreciate you. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Till next time.